Well, it has been a 4-year wait, a long, long wait. For near enough a century, we have been treated to endless drama as teams vie to rise above the other 194 nations to be crowned kings of this remarkable game. History will be the ultimate judge as to how well this edition stands up to its many outstanding prequels. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So here we are again then, Jim. A tournament so long in the waiting.
Yeah, we can't wait to get going on this, Peter. These teams have given their all to be here, and let's hope that the biggest stage doesn't scare them.
We are just getting started. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Oyarzabal. Yamal makes a move down the right. Ferran Torres! Goal, Spain! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Marcó en el minuto 10 el dorsal 4.
Spain gain their reward with an early goal. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, good ball! Oh, he's having a go! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And he was quick to react. Yamal and Baina.
Cabo Verde really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options. Ferran Torres clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's played it in low. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Oyarzabal has created one goal already. Mikel Oyarzabal. Now, can they get him away? A header! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
What a pass, one that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Ferran Torres. It's a searching pass.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
15 minutes till half-time. Now that's well seen too. Llorente. He is through here. Yamal. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Llorente. And it's Ruiz. And Yamal. And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why. Spain really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Mikel Oyarzabal. Now it's Yamal. That's a good run he's making there. Oh, that's nice. They're urgent. And he shoots! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now he's off and running. Mikel Oyarzabal. And here's Ferran Torres. Vaina. Good ball, good... And a chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Oyarzabal is offering a wry smile there.
Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Great chance! And he's following up! In he goes again! Cabo Verde are looking to go forward now. He can run onto that. He's having a pop! And that's a tiny finish! And deep into first half stoppage time, a timely strike. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that is all they have time for. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Spain are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. So the action resumes. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. That's a lovely, neat pass. Always goal side. Now this could be a chance. Shoots! Oh, special! That is a special goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Cabo Verde really will fancy their chances now. They need to make the most of the momentum.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Pedri. Now it's Ferran Torres. And it's Grimaldo. Fabian Ruiz.
Spain really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
That was lovely, that. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And can he finish it? Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Spain really could have done without this. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
The comeback is complete. Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Gol. Marcó en el minuto 61 el dorsal 20.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Pau Kubasi cuts out the pass. Pedri. Is there any support? He might not need it. And that is expertly dealt with.
Spain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And here's Raul. Takes a shot! It's a loose ball. Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Spain have their second corner now. Cleared away. That'll be a throw-in. Spain still have the cards to affect this game. And he is deftly away. Ferran Torres, searching passes played there. Pedri. And it's Grimaldo. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Tries to pass it through. Well, now here's a good battle. Big chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Cabo Verde can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Driving forward, knocks it into space, tries a shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Cabo Verde clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Cambio de jugadores.
Cabo Verde making further changes here, and in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Looking to play him in. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Spain dragged themselves back again.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
And he's managed to get free. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Goes down, but nothing given. He has found the way through.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's having a shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Spain found a way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserved this. But has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And he's had it nicked away. No, no way he was going to let him past. Quality ball. Looking for the run. Grimaldo can get it clear. Pedri. Oh, good-looking ball. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Raul. Oh, that's a key interception. That's that, the end. Spain achieve exactly what they wanted on opening day. 3 precious points on a traditionally testing occasion, and things are looking pretty good. Ferran Torres picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, ideally, any new campaign needs a start that puts 3 points on the board, and it's mission accomplished. Nothing too fancy was required, just a good solid team display for me.
Y gracias por el apoyo.
Spain are in need of one more big performance. So much at stake, and all outcomes plausible. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Everybody standing for the national anthem of Saudi Arabia. Well, it really is a terrific sight here, and it goes to underline just how far this game could go towards shaping the fortunes of the team.
Well, if they can't find the motivation required for this, they might as well pack it in, Peter. This is the type of defining game that can propel the status of the whole club into the kind of territory where it needs to take its game. While individual careers may be helped with good performances, this has to be about the collective. If that remains strong, everything else should fall nicely into place.
We're up and running then. So he's having a hit! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And a header! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he's quick to return it. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he latch on to this?
There they go, hunting again.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's in a great position here. Shot, surely! Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Lamine Yamal. Well, this guy, Lamine Yamal, Peter, certainly is a very exciting talent. A natural right winger. We all know about his technique, but he's very impressive with his decision-making too. And when you consider that his job is all about supply, it's all about end product, he's become actually quite good at that. His ball retention is quite strong. And when you've got that in a wide player, you're onto something.
I'm thinking this... Decent chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Saudi Arabia have the chance to go the other way. Chance for a shot! That is decidedly lacking. That has not gone well. Now it's Ferran Torres. What's going wide left? Ferran Torres. And the finish! Oh, the ball's come loose here. That's going to go a long way. Not the most accurate pass. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. He's played it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Spain need a win here to make it through. Now it's Baina. He has found a way through. Oyarzabal! Saudi Arabia have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
And that's a throw. And here's Yamal. And the shot! Goal! Spain! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
After 33 minutes is number 10, Yamal!
Spain have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, look, you've got to start your qualification process at some stage, Peter, and that goal is takeoff for them.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Grimaldo gets across to intercept that. That's a nicely shaped ball. Ferran Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's a good ball out wide. He's found a way through. And across.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Yamal! And that's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Spain have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Kubasi. That's where it came from. Looking tidy in possession here. Good ball, good take. And he shoots! It's anyone's, and again! Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So a lead courtesy of an own goal. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Llorente goes sliding in. Fabian Ruiz. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Spain, seemingly the only team to have turned up here. It is 3-0 at the break. Perhaps here, the most significant 45 minutes in their group stage. Well, that is one way to stop him, and claimed it back swiftly. Pedri. And he was quick to react. Now this could be a chance. Knocks it into space. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That is lovely. Look at the space here. He's had a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Threads one in, space for him to turn and look, and he's got his... Oh, good effort! And he steered it beyond the post.
Fabian Ruiz.
Nicely weighted ball. Yamal currently being consciously targeted.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. Can he get it through? Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Saudi Arabia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It's a promising position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Ferran Torres. Chance! Well taken goal. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Number 9.
And yes, it's him again. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Substitution for Saudi Arabia. Number 7.
Spain are
Coming on
having
to
a ball
replace
here.
him is number 11.
Defending was strong and firm.
Fabian Ruiz.
This is the time you need that pace.
Driving on and making good progress. Played out wide. And they can counter here. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Out of play for a throw. So we have further activity on the bench here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Played in with purpose. Real chance! And that's a sharp finish. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Number 9.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And the shot! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, nice touch. Can he finish? No, that's just wide.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Oh, they could be caught out here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Kubasi. Yamal.
Looking for options for movement. Oyarzabal concedes a free kick for that. And he has shown him a yellow card.
While sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
He's picked his way through. Good running, strong and purposeful. Takes a shot! And that has flown over.
There will be
5 minutes to add.
Yamal.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Now it's Oyarzabal. It's a pretty loose pass. Steaming on. And a chance! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Pulls it back. Impressive jump. Oh, terrific save. And that will be the final act. Spain have laid claim to one of the most exclusive invites in football. They are into the knockout stage. The end of the game. Reflections?
Early qualification is always a good bonus. They've shown resilience and strength and have all the essentials to go on a lengthy cup run. It's all looking pretty good for them.
Well, we're becoming used to scenes just like this in this endless festival of football, pitting just about everybody against everybody. Interest levels very, very high. In fact, it's only increasing as games carry more and more significance. No question, everyone here is in the mood. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We are just getting started. This then the greatest... He leaps for it! It's fallen kindly here! No, he got that all wrong.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Dink through. And the shot's on here. And the shot! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So, a breakthrough already. That is good alertness. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Spain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's a nicely weighted pass. No, he's not getting past him there. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose. This time, surely! And he hits the net! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. That was fabulous, the most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. For Ferran Torres. Spain look comfortable already, 2 to the good and flying. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Driving forward. And he plays one through. Spain have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. And here's Nunez. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, now he can run away with it. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Grimaldo.
This is the time you need that pace.
Valverde. Now it's Darwin. Plays a sharp little ball here. Has crossed into the middle. And that has been knocked clear. That's a throw. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Aims beyond the defence. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Valverde. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Now it's Ferran Torres. Valverde. And here's Nunez. Takes a shot! Pedri. Oliveira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Now it's Darwin. Shot, surely! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
OK, credit him for his willingness to run at people, but you really shouldn't be afforded so much space down the middle of the pitch.
Now it's Darwin. Baina. He's in a great position here. Nunez! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, I think he's surprised.
And the finish! And that's a tidy finish! Right back in the game! And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Uruguay cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. He steps in and that's the end of that. And here's Oyarzabal, looking to play him in. He's found chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Quality ball. Great pressure, plenty of it. He's found a way through. Oh, no question, that's a foul. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Space for him to turn and look. Here comes the cross. Oh, well played, well played.
Baina. Kubasi.
Fabian Ruiz. Played out towards the right wing. Can he finish?
Habrá 2 minutos.
And
de
again,
descuento.
he is at his elastic best. Oh, some tackle that. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Viña.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Spain ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins
That's
out.
good play from him.
That is lovely. And here's Yama. He's having a hit! And how good was that? He's got himself an absolute peach. And there's the goal they've been looking for. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Can he finish? Goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And it's Ruiz. Now it's Ferran Torres. And the shot! Oh, it's a vicious effort. Bentancur. Now it's Darwin. He's beaten the last man. He's got away. Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! Uruguay are back on level terms. Nunez duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
El dorsal 9.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Yeah, and I think the ref has just reminded him that he'd been warned earlier.
Darwin. Threads one in. Now it's Pedri. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! It's bounced back off the post. Darwin. Now it's Valverde. Valverde stood his ground strongly. Goes for a shot! And he couldn't finish.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Time then for the first substitution of the game. And it's gone back to the keeper. Bentancur. And it's Oliveira. Can he get it through? Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. And the keeper beats it away. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, that's a fine interception. Pedri. Ferran Torres under intense pressure.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Ferran Torres is onto this. Now it's Ferran Torres.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Valverde. He's picked his way through. And a chance! Goal! Uruguay! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 7.
Spain can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Uruguay leading now.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
El dorsal 23. El dorsal 15.
Stood up well to him there. Now it's Darwin. He's in plenty of space here. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And it's Marino. That's good running with the ball. Shot a goal! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he shoots! And that is wildly off target. Uruguay clearly now in lead preservation. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Marino. And it's made its way to him. Now it's Marino. Now this could be a chance. Oyarzabal! Oh, good finish. They have stolen level at the last. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Oliveira. De Arrascaeta. And it's lofted through here. Nunez. De Arrascaeta has got himself a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Darwin. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Araujo. Uruguay. So that's it. It is all over. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Spain certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Reparto de puntos al final.
So with the group stages well and truly behind us now, the two sides walk out in front of a crowd that is more expectant than ever. There's a bit of a party atmosphere in the stands at the moment, but once the whistle goes, it is down to the serious business of knockout football. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, this is an elevated level of competition, Jim, the kind you know all too well.
Well, Peter, I think this is the stage where we'll...
Great chance! Nearly, but not quite.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Lamine Yamal. Well, this guy, Lamine Yamal, Peter, certainly is a very exciting talent. A natural right winger. We all know about his technique, but he's very impressive with his decision-making too. And when you consider that his job is all about supply, it's all about end product, he's become actually quite good at that. His ball retention is quite strong. And when you've got that in a wide player, you're onto something.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Oh, super ball! Real off the ball! In he goes again! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Spain penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, registering that crucial first goal has now given them more incentive and motivation to take this on.
Incoming delivery. It's out for a goal kick. Yamal. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Oyarzabal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that is a little undercooked. And it's Bina. Real chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Alex Bina actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He has found the way through. That's good play. Looking early. Oh, well played. Chance for a shot! Just a tiny bit high.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Well, they've got it again. Oh, they can break here. Oh, well measured. Now it's Oyarzabal, and he's managed to get free. Shapes to shoot! Oh, good finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Spain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
15 minutes till half-time. Bina. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just...
He's having a shot! He's shifting through the gears here. Knocks it into space. Now that is a hefty challenge. And he's there to belt it away. And it's been taken short. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Oh, good-looking ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Spain heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And it's made its way to him. Baina looking to add to his goal. Tries to play it through. And that has been cut short. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Ferran Torres chasing after it. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's going for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Algeria are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something.
So, a temporary halt to the action. So, your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So, I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So, half-time in the opener. Spain are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So, let's get the ball rolling. Baina tries to pass it through. He's on it, can he get away? There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
I think there were a few doubts for a split second, Peter, as to whether he was offside. I think he really got away with one there.
Just eases him off the ball. Yamal has given away a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Can he get on the end of this? No, it's come to nothing. Kubasi. Grimaldo. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, some tackle that. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And he cuts out the supply. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That is a great pick out. This looks promising. He's picked his way, shoots! Yes! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And here's Oyarzabal. He shifted it to the flank. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Baina. Can he finish? In he goes again! And that's a tidy finish. Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be. and where he needed to put himself.
This is a... He's having a hit! Grimaldo. Now there's a fine ball. Now the cross. Oh, good effort! And that's wide. Mikel Oyarzabal looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
And it's Baina. A probing pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Grimaldo. He won't be happy with that one. And he's forced to go back. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, hang on. And he's got the... Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Algeria still making a fight of this. Can he finish? And somehow he kept it out.
Spain really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Aimed beyond the defence. Fabian Ruiz. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Can he spark a counter here? That's a nicely shaped ball. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
He is through here. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Spain are down to 10 men. Ah, he's given it away. He's found a way through. Oh, just a keeper now. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Ferran Torres. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! They are playing them off the park. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Spain are having a ball here. Mikel Oyarzabal. Now it's Ferran Torres.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And they're quick to get it back. Great vision. Can he get onto this? Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
One back! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
It's in, but only just. The keeper guessed correctly, and the heart-and-mouth moment for the...
And that will be it. Spain have done it. They are indeed through. Your reflections then, Jim?
Spain definitely look the business, don't they? This will serve as the perfect springboard to greater tests, no doubt. They really couldn't have asked for more.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que no está permitido el consumo de bebidas alcohólicas dentro del estadio.
So another step closer to the big business on this ultimate global stage for the game. And with it comes heightened expectations, heightened ambitions and aspirations. This place really is sparkling, the atmosphere as strong as the ultimate prize. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So with every step, shoots! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy, Luis Diaz, is someone I like a lot for his versatility that makes him suited for a very fluid front line. I mean, by trade, yes, he's a left winger, but he's proven himself to be decent with his back to goal, and he's a player with the potential to be prolific if you see how well he can use his pace and dribbling ability inside crowded boxes.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that looks a decent ball. Grimaldo. Now it's Ferran Torres. And he's in on goal. Shot could be on. Oh, crap. Oyarzabal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Quarter of an hour played. Knocks it out wide. And it's Grimaldo. And here's Ferran Torres. Oyarzabal. Decent chance! Goal! Spain! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Muhid. Diaz.
Colombia always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side.
Oyarzabal! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Spain with the corner, they're first. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Llorente. Llorente, great chance! Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, that's a key interception. Suarez. Ambitious ball here. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Sanchez. He's picked his way through. Now it's Oyarzabal. And that's a good... And the shot! Brilliant! A finish of true class! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Eric Garcia. Ferran Torres is herring after that one. Spain have scored 2 quick goals here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Lerma. James. Now it's Diaz. Spain looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Can he finish? Crossbar comes to the rescue. Looks to the other side.
Good switch, that.
Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he shoots! And it's there! They are purring, truly purring. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Spain are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Baina. Baina ploughing through the middle. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Grimaldo gets his final warning.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo
Not got that
reglamentario.
quite right. That is ended up in no man's land. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Ferran Torres, spread it left. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Ferran Torres! And he hits the net! And they're threatening to fly away here!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
De España, número 4.
And that is indeed the final act. Well, what a half they've had, cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Spain looking unstoppable, unbeatable, and in case you're wondering, yes, that really is the scoreline. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Oyarzabal. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, almost a sixth.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Corner number 2 then. Lerma clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Ferran Torres. Munoz. Mojica. Diaz. He is through here.
Oh, really well played.
Doesn't quite get there. Caught offside that time.
Eric Garcia.
Oh, easy pickings there. Suarez. Shot, surely! And yes, it's there! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Colombia still making a fight of this.
Lerma.
He's had it taken off him.
Eric Garcia. Lerma.
And it's Munoz.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido
That has been
fue de
slung wide.
80.953.
Mikel Oyarzabal being hunted in packs.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
In once more. And here's Oyarzabal. Oh, super ball. Has to go back here. It's a good spell of possession, this. And it's Ruiz. No way through, so back it comes. Oyarzabal is flagged offside. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Cambio en Colombia. Número 10. Lo reemplazará número 20.
Lerma.
Munoz. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Llorente. And here's Diaz. Now who's going to be first to this?
Diaz really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He has a chance! And he's spooned it over the bar.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break.
Cambio
They're
en
really swift.
Colombia. Número 2.
Colombia
Número
have
16.
opted to make another change here.
Entran número 4. Número 15.
And here's Quintero.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Diaz! And that's a tidy finish. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. And he's straight offside. He has found the way through. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate. Pau Kubasi is there, and he can get that clear. It's a pretty loose pass. Arias.
That was lovely, that.
He's on it. It's Quintero! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Mojica. Raul, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher.
Now it's Diaz.
He's got away.
And he's been shifted off it. Fabian Ruiz.
That pass has been well intercepted.
Aimed beyond the defence.
He's found the way through.
Arias.
Has it out wide and in space. Getting up there! He will be livid with himself.
Fabian Ruiz. Raúl.
Se agregan
5 minutes to
5
add.
minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Great vision. And he was alert to it. Knocks it into space. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Raúl. Quintero. And that is as far as it goes. So, yet another step towards ultimate glory, another test passed. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
Señoras y señores, es hora de nuestro sorteo especial. Tengan a mano los boletos que les dieron en la entrada.
Well, here we are, two teams both willing to do whatever it takes to reach the last four. They're both here on merit, and there's a healthy sense of both expectation and pressure in either camp. How will the players cope with that? We're about to find out. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, both managers at pains to state that their teams aren't quite where they should be just yet. What did you make of that assessment, Jim?
Well, it's just a case of trying to keep their players in check, Peter. At this stage, your focus needs to be on what's in front of you right now, and you can't be thinking too far ahead.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. And this is De Bruyne. Now it's Trossard. Oh, that's fabulous. Trossard has been caught there, it's a foul. Grimaldo has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
Just eases him off the ball. Ferran Torres has given away a free kick. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Onana. Tielemans. He's going for goal! Sensational by Tielemans!
Well, we can only hope that this has set the tone for what's to come. Captain Majestic has stunned the whole arena.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Raul. And here's Llorente. And here's Raul. And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Raul really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Castagna. Now it's Oyarzabal. And here's Ferran Torres. Great chance! There's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have risked...
Oyarzabal! De Ketelaere. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Doku. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's De Ketelaere. Great vision. Trossard. And a chance! And he can thump it away. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. And he welcomes it in. Oh, now he can run away with it. Chance, surely! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Oyarzabal clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Tries a shot! Goal! Spain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
El dorsal 4.
Spain have their lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell.
Chance for a shot! Almost half an hour in now. Oyarzabal powering forward here. And that's a throw-in. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Tielemans. Played into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's got the beating of his man. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
De Bruyne! Oh, it's come off the upright. Llorente. Oh, easy pickings there. Spain looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And that's gone loose. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Onana, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Oyarzabal. Tries to pass it through. That's a nicely shaped ball. He has found the way through. Takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Has another go! A real chance and a real let-off.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Onana. Now Trossard. And it's De Bruyne. Plays it out wide. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Doku. It's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Raul going about things with real menace. They're urging him to... Oyarzabal! And he hits the net! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 5. El dorsal
We're on the move
4.
again.
Serán sustituidos por el
Now it's
dorsal
the Catalara.
2, el dorsal 20.
Spain come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
De Bruyne. Onana. And it's Tielemans. Baina. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Castagna. Here's Doku. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Onana. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Tielemans. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Tielemans is fouled. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's the Ketelara. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's had a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Spain visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Plays a sharp little ball here, and he's picked it up out wide. And the ball is out of play. Trossard. Can he get on the end of this? He's found some space. Spain perhaps contemplating their next change here. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Biner. Well, that has not gone well. And here's Trossard. Stood up well to him there. Grimaldo. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Threads one in. He shifted it to the flank. And it's Pedri. Nice control. Might be... Can he finish? And that's in. Just cruising. They are cruising. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Lovely pass, but can he finish? Oh, good finish. How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Laporte. And it's Pedri. Mikel Oyarzabal under intense pressure.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
And here's Oyarzabal. And the shot! He's put it wide.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Mechelen. So not long left in this now. Now just moments away from a semi-final place. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Meunier. Now De Bruyne. Grimaldo. Pedri. Now that looks a decent ball. De Bruyne. Now it's the Ketelara. And he's running through. Morera has it out wide and in space. Now it's crossed into the middle. Llorente gets it away. And he was alert to it. Quality ball. Now it's eFootball. Tielemans. And it's De Bruyne. Well timed, excellent interception.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
This might spell danger. Chance! And he's stuck it away. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
El dorsal 9.
And yes, it's him again. Mechelen, Onana, and it's Tielemans. Morera. Pedri. Spain are looking to break at pace. He is through here. That has been slung wide.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Laporte. And that's really well manoeuvred. Tielemans. And that has left him in a heap. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And there goes the final whistle. So another test passed, and the message could not be more clear. We are coming for the prize, and we're not going away. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Spain can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job.
So two teams setting out to clear the last hurdle before the final, and a couple of hours from now they will know their fate. To the victors, a date with history. It really is now or never. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. He's having a shot! And it's a goal!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Spain have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And here's Ferran Torres. Is there any support? He might not. And the shot! It's in! 2-0 and in next to no time. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Now it's Rafinha. 2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. Passes short and sharp. Raul. Cross into the box. And the shot! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Simplicity itself.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Spain have scored 2 quick goals here. And it's Grimaldo. Good ball, good take. Oh, shooting chance! And there's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team.
Lucas Paqueta! Brought out the best in the keeper. Pedri running with the ball. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Evan Nielsen. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Ferran Torres. That is good alertness. Ederson. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Tries to play it through. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Baina. That's an imaginative pass. Raul carries the ball down the right. Pedri. That's destined for the flank. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Baina gets over and intercepts. Ederson. Half an hour played now. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Raul, quality ball. Now it's Oyarzabal. Well timed, excellent interception. Bruno Guimaraes. Now Ederson. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pedri, and it's Baina. He won't be happy with that one. Ederson. Spain looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Now he's got space here. Tries a shot! And that's a tidy finish. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Rafinha ploughing through the middle. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Oyarzabal. And this is Raul. It's Raul! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Alexandro. Neymar. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Rafinha.
And he's been shifted off it.
Teremos
Eric Garcia. Aims beyond the defence.
Well read. And the danger is averted. Baina. Now it's Ferran Torres. He's got away. Rafinha deals with that comfortably. So it's half-time in the semi-final. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Spain really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
So the end of the first half in the semi-final. Spain look as though they have this game won. They've been firing and scoring at will. We're on the move again. Now it's Oyarzabal. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Ederson. And it's Alexandro. Not the most accurate pass. And he's intervened well there. Ibanez. And it's Paquetá. Kubasi. Fabian Ruiz. Oyarzabal. And he's running through. Can he finish? And he hits the net. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing...
Can he finish? Oh, denied at the last.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Ferran Torres.
Being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, the quicker you cut out the service, the sooner you isolate his threat.
Lucas Paquetá. No way through there. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, nicely intercepted.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Oyarzabal. Oh, super find. Now it's Baina. Real chance! And that has faded wide. Ibanez. Can he get it through? Space for him to turn and look. Brilliantly cut out. Bruno Guimaraes. Neymar. And Rafinha. Fabian Ruiz, given the lift of his goal. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect... Shoots! Goal! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Marquinhos.
Ibanez.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Spain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Raul.
That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Oyarzabal. And that's been won straight back. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. So no flag here. Pedri. And Baina. Oh, perfectly measured that. That has been cut short. So not long left in this now. They have 1 foot in the final. He has found the way through. Tries to pass it through. Ball into... Decent chance! And yes, it's there! That was easy. Almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Llorente. Now it's Oyarzabal. And it's Joelinton. It's played through for him. Shot a goal! Now that was quite some save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Spain are looking to go forward now. Now it's Neymar. Couto. Pedri. Couto just loves to go forward whenever he can. In with the challenge. Bruno Guimaraes powering forward here.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, great chance! And he is deftly away. Takes a shot! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save. Bruno Guimaraes with the short one. Judge, surely! Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. Spain present their opponents with the best possible chance here. And that's one back! Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Now it's Llorente. Raul. Raul is flagged offside. There will be 4 extra minutes. And he's lost his man here. Now it's Savinho. Grimaldo does really well to... And the referee brings it to a close. So this is it. The final hurdle is behind them. It is a straight road to glory. There's a small matter of the final to come, but these fans don't care. This is their time now, their pride and joy. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, they've grown in stature and confidence with every step, and one big step away from the trophy now.